Hitler. From power to collapse. Why did Hitler lose? What was his biggest mistake? What happened in his final 24 hours? Intro. Hook. He once controlled most of Europe. Millions feared his name. Cities burned under his command. Armies marched wherever he pointed. But in the end, Adolf Hitler was hiding underground in a dark bunker beneath Berlin. The man who dreamed of ruling the world was now surrounded by ruins, betrayal, and defeat. So what happened? Why did Hitler lose the war? What was his greatest mistake? And what really happened during his final 24 hours alive? This is the Scoot of Adolf Hitler. Chapter 1. The Rise of Hitler Germany. After World War I was broken, the economy collapsed. People were starving. Humiliation and anger filled the streets. Then came a man with promises. Adolf Hitler. He told Germans that he would restore their pride, rebuild their nation, and make Germany powerful again. And people believed him. His speeches were emotional, aggressive, and hypnotic. Crowds gathered by the thousands. Slowly, Hitler transformed from a failed artist into Germany's most powerful leader. By 1933, he had become Chancellor of Germany. But power was not enough for him. He wanted more, much more. Chapter 2. The War Machine. In 1939, Hitler invaded Poland. That single decision started World War II. Germany's military moved with terrifying speed. This strategy became known as Blitzkrieg, Lightning War. Country after country fell. Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, France. Europe watched in shock as Hitler's empire expanded rapidly. To many people, Germany looked unstoppable. Hitler believed destiny was on his side, but success can create dangerous overconfidence. And soon, Hitler made the decision that changed everything. Chapter 3. Hitler's biggest mistake. June 22, 1941. Operation Barbarossa. Hitler launched a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. More than 3 million German soldiers crossed the border. At first, the attack seemed successful. German forces advanced rapidly through Soviet territory, but Hitler underestimated 3 things: the size of Russia, the resilience of Soviet forces, and the brutal Russian winter. As temperatures dropped below freezing, German equipment began failing. Tanks stopped working, weapons froze, soldiers starved in the snow. Many German troops were never given proper winter clothing because Hitler believed the war would already be over before winter arrived, but it wasn't. The Soviet Union fought back with relentless force. The Battle of Stalingrad became a nightmare for Germany. Thousands of German soldiers were surrounded. Many froze to death, others starved. It was one of the deadliest battles in human history, and it marked the turning point of the war. From that moment forward, Germany was slowly collapsing. Chapter 4. The world turns against him. By 1944, Hitler's situation became desperate. The Soviet Union was advancing from the east. Meanwhile, the United States, Britain, and Allied forces attacked from the west after the D-Day invasion in Normandy. Germany was trapped between 2 giant forces. Cities were destroyed by bombing raids. Food shortages spread. Fear filled Berlin. Even Hitler's closest officers began losing faith in him. Some even attempted to assassinate him. On July 20, 1944, a group of German officers planted a bomb near Hitler during a meeting. The explosion killed several people, but Hitler survived. Afterward, he became even more paranoid and unstable. Executions followed. Trust disappeared. Germany was collapsing from both outside and within. Chapter 5. The final 24 hours. April 1945. Berlin was surrounded. Soviet troops were closing in from every direction. Above ground, the city burned. Buildings collapsed. Explosions shook the streets. Smoke covered the sky. But deep underground, inside the Führer bunker, Hitler remained hidden. The atmosphere inside the bunker was dark and hopeless. Many officers already knew the war was over. Still, Hitler refused to surrender. On April 29, 1945, Hitler married Eva Braun, his longtime companion. It was a strange moment. While Germany collapsed outside, a wedding ceremony took place underground. Only hours later, Hitler gave his final instructions. He ordered that his body should be burned after death so enemies could never display it publicly. Then came the final day. April 30th, 1945. Hitler and Eva Braun entered a private room together. A gunshot was heard. When officers entered the room, Hitler was dead. Eva Braun had also died beside him. Following Hitler's orders, their bodies were carried outside, covered in gasoline, and burned. Just days later, Germany surrendered. The Third Reich had fallen. Truckboard Chapter 6. Why Hitler Lost. So why did Hitler lose? There wasn't only one reason. There were many. His greed for total domination stretched German.